Hi, this is Joseph Tan here from GoodMonday.com. Today we will look at the principle of rightful authority, specifically on why we may have issues in showing respect to those in positions of authority. One of the major factors is because we do not look beyond a person's personality or temperament. Showing respect means we are able to demonstrate the character quality of honor. Now, what is honor? Honor is respecting others because of the higher authorities they represent. That means we are able to overlook annoying mannerisms or habits and treat our immediate supervisor with the same respect that we would give to the president of the organization, because our immediate supervisor is actually representing the ideals and the goals of the organization. So honor and respect is given to the position itself and not necessarily to the person, because although the person may have some annoying bits of his or her personality, a person of character learns to look beyond that. There's a saying that goes this way: a fool reacts to the personality of a ruler, whereas a wise man respects the position of a ruler. A fool reacts because a fool wants to do what feels right to him, but a wise person would recognize the organization's chain of command. A wise person would take responsibility for his actions and will do what he can in order to further the goals of the organization, regardless of his own personal feelings. So instead of just reacting, a wise man learns to look beyond the personality of the leader and look at the intention, look at the instruction, and look what is to be done for the common good, and he makes the appropriate response and not just react. Now, why should we prioritize position over personality? Number one, the truth sometimes hurts. We tend to be lenient on ourselves but hard on others. So if we are not open to the feedback and sometimes even to the constructive criticism of those in authority, there is some room for improvement in us that we may not be aware of. If we are always so caught up with a person's personality, it might just close our ears to further opportunity of improvement. Furthermore, there is always a seed of truth even in the most severe criticism. I remember in my early years as a trainer, there were many negative feedback forms that I received. But instead of throwing it away, I always try to look for that 10% or 5% or even 20% of what could be true in that criticism. So do not throw away criticism that comes your way. Deep within that criticism is some element of truth that can help you to grow. Secondly, we need to sharpen our thinking. And if we learn to understand and deal with people, those in authority will place greater confidence in us for future work. Because if we have an over focus on personality, we are actually more emotionally driven than objectivity driven. So a leader that is capable of inspiring a group of people, a leader that is capable of spreading his or her influence to others, is one who is not subjected to his or her emotions. In fact, he looks beyond mannerisms and facilitate meetings and presents himself in such a way that he treats other people in the right way. He doesn't get easily offended. He doesn't get easily angered, but he is able to look beyond that personality and to obtain the real human value by listening to others and by incorporating the thinking of others, especially those that come from his superior, without feeling personal about it. Thirdly, stability is the fuel of relationships. As you habitually honor others and show respect, your example reinforces a positive atmosphere where individuals feel valued and where conflicts are handled constructively. I mean, you ask yourself, do you desire for other people to stick through with you through thick and thin? Would you want others, especially your subordinates, to be loyal to you? So similarly, we should also be loyal and committed to others as well. Because when we honor positions in the company, when we show respect to past contributions, when we give due respect to the experience of others, and we follow the protocols, and we follow the organizational flow, then there will be harmony and orderliness, and there will be an audit trail to our actions, and we are able to be accountable for what we have done instead of trying to take shortcuts and doing things our own way. Because at the end of the day, positions in the organization are there for us to honor, and positions are there to help protect the interests of the company, and it is to our advantage if we follow those procedures and not just do what is right according to our own thinking alone. So, why do we need to show honor within the context of the principle of rightful authority? Number one is that the truth sometimes hurts. Those above us may have things to say about us that can help us to improve, and if you are not open to listen respectfully, you are the one who will stand to lose in the long run. And secondly, our thinking may need sharpening. As a proverb says, iron sharpens iron. And if we are continuously caught in personal conflicts and we are not willing to submit ourselves to the direction of our authorities, our thinking will be dull and we are not open to changes. And number three, stability is the fuel of relationships. If we do not show appropriate honor and respect to those above us, how can we expect those below us to show respect and honor to us? It's monkey see, monkey do, you see. So when we show honor and respect to those above us, those whom we are responsible for will also get the picture. So in the principle of rightful authority, one of the ways to overcome poor people influence is to learn to look beyond personality and show respect to the position. Think about it. This is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com.